Hey guys, Dale here, back with some more RimWorld, the Wild Reach, and it's been a little while since we watched one of these Sky Lantern festivals, so I figured we'd take a look. They gather in Aldenfen Keep's little courtyard. There's easily accessible wood on the way, and then it's just like gorgeous once they launch it. So, looking pretty good. We do have a few things going on. So I have transferred all of the kind of like colony utility mechs over to Seamus. So he has the farm spiders and the transport spiders, the construct spiders. He also has the 4 mechs that we have like crafting. Mostly they've just been like cooking or cutting blocks, that kind of thing. And then he had 4 mech bandwidth left. So he's gonna go ahead and craft like the construct version of Militors. So he's gonna have 4 of those. We'll have them in guard spots, probably down here in the Farhold. And potentially we can shift them over so that they will escort him when there's danger. And that's what that looks like. It is a little beautiful night here in Wildhaven. Other than that, we have, that's not what I meant to do. We have a day before we can provoke the void again, about 19 hours. And a little bit after that, we also have a quest that we've accepted. So we're doing paid war. It looks like we're going to get, I don't know, like 70-ish people from the Iron Crown. Out in the world. The Iron Crown is this group, this kingdom that has been encroaching on Vathun as well as the Hesswood. And for some reason they've come and attacked us up here a couple times. So we're expecting them, I think, in like a day and a half. We accepted it a day ago, so 1 more day to go. Hopefully we can do our psychic ritual before they arrive, and potentially we'll have those guys against each other. We have been doing all we can to get more power focus chips. We're working on, I think, a Scarab Queen here and then 2 Colossus. So the Scarab Queen, the Colossus, any Lancers that we make, those will be made by Brix and by Mateo, who still has a little bit of bandwidth left. I went ahead and gave Mateo the Shaman book that we've been holding on to. He's a half orc. I feel like Shaman is appropriate. He's been such a big contributor to the colony, especially with the defensive mechs that we have going. I think everyone is probably wearing a piece of his gear or rocking a weapon that he's made. Like, he has been our #1 crafter when it comes to like gear and all that stuff. Brix has been in there as well, but you know, just not as much. So I think he definitely deserves a little power boost. So we've gone ahead and done that for him as well. Other than that, things are just kind of proceeding as normal. Harwick, we did bond with a rock troll that wandered onto the map, so we have a couple rock trolls in the colony, and I feel like our little gardens are coming in pretty nicely. We are going to start working on some artwork, so we have some statues queued up. Let's do like 10 of these. I think we are making them out of marble blocks, so we might need to get some more marble blocks. We'll see about that. Let's go ahead. We have this build that is convert to granite. Let's do a convert to marble. Copy. And for these, we'll say don't use marble blocks. And for these, we'll say don't use granite blocks. But we have like crazy amounts of like sandstone, we have slate blocks, we have some clay blocks that we can use to kind of like convert over. That way we have like a good supply of things. Just kind of like reviewing the colony as I see things. I'm gonna start adding some more details. Might start doing things like swapping out materials that we built. But yeah. Oh, we have our sphere. Let's go ahead and say For you, you are going to do a guard spot. We will send you to the yellow spot. And you are off. Who are you? Who do you belong to? We look at mechs. You belong to Brix. Brix, what is your stuff set at? It's set at work and recharge, which is just fine. We have started converting the Cogswyn into sandstone. I'm wondering if we have like a pink color that is kind of copper looking. Burnt umber, maybe. Brown, dark brown, orange. I feel like maybe this. We'll see what we can do. I don't want to necessarily like color match those buildings, but maybe we do the walls in kind of like a coppery color. We let the floor be sandstone. We have started our next void provocation ritual. It's going to take a couple hours, and here in a few hours, oh, Marn just blinking in, we should get this raid. So you guys have assembled, and we'll see what we end up getting. We'll see if it ends up helping with this raid that we're about to get. Well, the void provocation has completed. I like saw all the green symbols and I thought that they were sick because we have the icons that show when people have a disease. No, those are just all our druids. All our druids, our empath, and our arcane mage doing a regular ritual. Quest-wise, 0.1 day away from the raid arriving. So I have restricted everyone to the Wild Haven zone, which is basically just like behind the wall, right? So hopefully the void provocation doesn't bother us back here, but there's so many places where a void thing could pop up. We've already seen so much of that happen inside the walls of our base. Oh, I forgot that this was happening also. Okay, well, let's get into position just in case someone has a baby. Let's do that. Leah is carrying a baby. Leah, you put the baby down. Excellent job. Okay, so one overseer, got a big sentinel, got a diabolus, basically. Okay, you're like squinting your eyes. Oh, and this is how we've set them up to kind of like stand in the doorway. It looks pretty cool. It's giving me like Baldur's Gate, Baldur's Gate 3 vibes of just like it's reminding me of like the big mechs standing in front of like the worm keep or whatever. The game is frozen, so I assume either the raid has arrived or an anomaly thing is happening. So I guess we'll give this a second and see what happens. Okay, it is a tribal siege. So I'm thinking we close our doors. Let's get you, and you back here. And where is the tribal siege at? Happening right there. Okay, so we'll let the mechs take care of that. Well, we'll let them take care of the mechs is probably the more likely scenario here. Okay, so you guys have done that. You guys have closed the doors. The mechs should realize that the doors are closed soon. And then they should hopefully turn back around. Tribal siege over that way. Let's grab you guys. Grab our little standing army. And children. Where are the children? Oh, we told the children to pop out. Children, go ahead and head back that way. And mechs have not turned around, which is fine. We'll like pop out of the gate and bait them that way. Clay, why don't you go stand in this gate? Stronger poppy. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Well, Mix, I would appreciate it if you'd turn around any day now. I'd appreciate it if we could understand what you guys were doing. Do we have anyone out? No. Okay. Plague, you hold the door open. Rangers, we're gonna pop this tribal group. And then I guess we'll have the tribal group go chase after the mechs. Something from below. Small circle of terrain has begun to shift and crack apart. Something is digging towards the surface. Underground emergence, 1 hour. Okay, I didn't mean to blow my game up, but I think we're blowing the game up today. Let's see how well we handle that. There was like a forest fire over here, so it's nice and clear. Constructs are beginning their assault. Okay, so I don't know why they decided to like walk all the way across the map to begin their assault, but we're going to go ahead and head back inside our base and we'll see if the constructs can put a bigger dent in those guys. We'll deal with whoever's left over. Play, you don't need to hold that door open anymore. This guy, underground emergence. Like, that's gonna be flesh beasts, right? Like, kind of lame, just because, like, we already have flesh beasts. Flesh beasts are like a tier 1 thing, so. But that's fine. More rituals for us to have to do. Max, you said you were beginning your assault. I guess we do have these out in the open, so they might target that, but we'll give them a minute and see where they head. Oh, great. It is a flesh mass heart, so it's going to be very annoying. It's going to cut us off from things, and it does like to break through doors and stuff, so we'll see how that goes. Clay, why don't you... That's not what I wanted. Why did it select everyone? Why? You guys head out this way. You guys remain where you are. Ivor, you remain where you are. Play, Orca, anyone. They're starting to construct stuff down here, so I wanna deal with that. There's a nerve bundle. And the mechs are just hanging out, right? Maybe they will go take on some of the flesh mass. Okay. We need to get these tribals to stop doing whatever they're doing. Okay, those guys are beginning an assault. You guys, everyone to the north gate. Everyone to the north gate. Okay, tribals are going to run into this. Mechs are slowly wandering that way. Maybe they have decided, like, I think they're trying to figure out who they want to attack. Okay, probably hit the door a bit. Harwick, will you just, like, make sure that door is closed? Or you head back this way. So okay, no, we're good. Go ahead and head this way. And they're not breachers, so they should give up on that door pretty easily. Yes, there we go. We're gonna start running into that stuff up there. These guys look like they might be heading that way also. I am very excited to see what happens here. Okay, I'm undrafting our colonists for the moment, just because I want them to eat. I want them to recreate. We are gonna forbid this stuff. Where are you going, my dude? Where do you think you're oh, you were gonna go down here somewhere. Okay, that's fine. I want to forbid these doors, and I want to forbid those doors. Just for now. Okay, all the doors are forbidden. These guys are starting to fight the flesh beasts. I'm wondering if they'll attack walls up there. We're gonna have to get up here to take the nerve bundle. But that's fine. Can't cross the water. Oh, this is great. I was so worried about it like intruding into the base, but there's no bridge. So it's cut off here. And then here we have this stream as well. So yeah, it might like fill up a bunch of this stuff, but it's going to be like concentrated right in there. Okay, mechs are engaging. Gonna do that for now, which makes me nervous because what if something happens? I'm gonna trust that they are staying behind the walls. Okay. Well, but then what are they gonna do? If they don't attack the flesh mass, then they'll have nothing to attack, right? So I'm concerned that they might try and start like breaching then if that's the case. Let's go ahead. Are you eating or anything? No, you're going to rest. I'm sorry. You guys can't rest. You guys are going to come pinch these guys in. And just take them as they flee. Oh. Oh, that's ugly. That is a little bit different than a regular Diabolus, and I don't like it. Torrential rain. Yeah, these guys, see, they're already like heading back down this way. It's just like a couple more of you in here. Okay. You guys can handle this. Ooh, what are you? You are some kind of mage that I'm not familiar with. You are a commander, so you're like issuing orders, probably buffing people. Just a logging worksite. We detected a logging worksite and it had me panicking. Okay. You guys are going to take up right here and just like see who you can get through that pass while those guys fight up there. I think it's time. Everyone else get to Northgate. I trust my rangers. You guys will be fine over there. Weird purple lightning. Apocryton, you still have resurrections, so I'm surprised you're not using them. Okay, it's like shooting tribals in a barrel. Okay. Those are unforbid. Everyone to defensive positions. I was actually hoping to, like, save some of these guys so that we could brain melt them in the rip scanner, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. Okay. Oh, you guys to your positions. Why did you not go? Why did you not go? Era. Oh, that's a baby. Get the baby. Get out of there. Oh my gosh. I can't believe, like, I don't know. I don't know how the two of them survived that. Is that your baby? Daughter. Yeah. You just took your baby out into the battlefield. Go ahead and marksman command for these people. Okay. Okay. Let's go ahead and head forward. Just try and take those guys out while they're stunned. And nerve bundle, easiest access is going to be like right through here. Okay, so he does that line, and then that line explodes. Okay. Melee folks, you're free to go. You guys are free to go. Rangers, you've done a lot. Bino, do you still have the baby? Bino. Bino. You can't just leave your baby out there. Okay, we might still be able to, like, rescue some of these guys. Okay, we've taken the baby back to the base. Oh. Okay. You guys keep marching forward. You guys are gonna go right there. Brix. Will a lightning storm? No, it's not. Not gonna work, is it? What? We'll see. See if there's like incidental lightning damage to the flesh mass. Okay, Marn, you are gonna release those guys. You guys are gonna stand right here. Oh yeah, okay, so the lightning is doing some damage. Oh no, it's like so concentrated. Okay, lightning ended. Mar, you... Oh, actually, why don't you guys just attack this thing? Okay, Marn, you analyze the lump. Everyone else, let's go ahead and have you guys do this thing. Oh, I guess, like, wander in closer. I want to take this out is what I'm worried about. Okay, so go ahead and attack right here. Analyze lump. Rhoda, Meryl, Aaron, Mateo, Seamus, Leah, you guys are injured. Just, like, get out of here. Okay, flesh mass response. Why aren't you analyzing the lump? Okay. Attack right there. Okay, now attack this thing. Okay. Oh, this is like, because it's so concentrated, it's just like closing up. Okay. Attack this thing. Please and thank you. Okay. Marn, I need you to just analyze the lump. Everyone else, you guys are attacking here. Oh my gosh, it's growing so fast. Okay. Now, you guys need to, like, carve your way out. Dunmore, you're fine. Oh, this is not beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Blink out of here. Ooh. You guys. Search and destroy. I assume some of these are dead. Some of them are with the spitters. Adamar. Okay. You blink. Blink, blink, blink. I guess it's like a good thing that I sent the mages this way. Flesh mass, response analysis 1. Okay. Lexi, you're not a mage. Let's get the mages out. Let's get the mages out. So, Mateo, you can blink also. Hey, where? Oh, you're back at home. Dunmore, Brix. Brix, you can't blink. Anyone that can blink, just blink out of there. Okay. Okay, melee attack. Where's my melee attack button? There it is. Just punch your way out, you guys. Punch your way out. Okay. Go, 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 go. Okay, help Ellis. And then get out. Okay, come on. Almost. We've almost got them out. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, there's the first one. And we will try not to get ensnared by that. Again, it's just like, I think it's being blocked. Like it can't grow. And so it's just like growing really quickly and intensely right in this area, which is pretty wild. I think we can unrestrict people. So we might do that. I'm kind of looking to see if there's anyone we can save/capture. Ivor, why don't you go ahead and capture this guy? Darcy, is there anyone to capture here? Capture that guy. Lana. That guy's surrounded by wall. So nothing else. Nothing else. Well, just a waiting game now. We need 2 more nerve clusters. Well, once we went to go capture that guy here, the flesh wall, the flesh mass was able to snake its way up this way, and then it just kind of like pushes all this other stuff around. So if things are alive, it's a problem. But if things are not alive, it seems like it can push stuff out. We have a bunch of like chunks that it pushed out into the river, and it's gonna eventually push all these chunks out into this river as well. Hopefully with its ability to expand a little bit more, it's like a little less aggressive when we go after this nerve that just appeared. Mateo, no, who did the lightning? Brix, you did the lightning. Brix, let's have you chug a mana potion and then we'll get out there to do some lightning stuff. Okay, change of plans actually, because it's probably still going to be like pretty aggressive on growing back, and we'll have to cut our way back out. We're just going to send our melee fix over. Okay, Rolly, pick it up. And you guys get him out of there. Okay. Back to base. We will drop it in base and reset there. We just need one more of those guys. Our guard mechs. Keep finding things to attack. This time, you've let them into the base. Okay, Queen. Well, you do that, and those guys can help out. I'm not sure why this guy isn't attacking, but it's just little finger spikes, so not a big deal. And in some good news, we've been able to use the vineyard this season. Last season, because I kept like deconstructing, moving stuff around so we could make the wedding venue, we didn't actually get a harvest of grapes in, but it looks like we are brewing wine. I think we're brewing some griffinberry wine as well. Mulberry wine. Oh, okay, from these mulberry trees. We planted some griffinberry trees. I think these are more mulberry trees, and then we're doing some more griffinberry over here. I don't think there's much more for this to do, but we're just waiting for a nerve cluster. Well, the torrential rain has ended. He's just like does a huge number on the base. You can see this is the bridge, right? So this is where the river normally flows. And just like all these floating bridges, and random buildings. I'm glad that it doesn't like destroy our buildings, so that would be super terrible. It's weird that like these buildings don't block. I guess it makes sense that it doesn't block the flooding. That being said, it's weird that these buildings do block the flooding because, this pond edge is a lot closer to these fences than it is to this over here. And then way up, it just like completely changes the map, right? Like all of these grooves in the mountain look like they were carved by, of course, the rivers, but you can kind of like see what it looks like when the rivers are like at their peak, carving against what would have been these mountains. Okay, carve through the flesh mass heart, or the flesh mass to get to the spitter because it kept like bidding on us while we were farming. And I wanted to see if like promoting growth would get a nerve bundle to pop, and we got a nerve bundle over here. You guys, let's head over. So we will carve our way to the nerve bundle, not too far in. We'll bring it back, we'll research, and then we will carve our way over to this guy. Our melee folks, I think they're just kind of like the stars of the show for this one. Okay, flesh mass response, not a big deal. Okay, who is this? This is Alex. Go ahead and pick up the lump. Okay, and just get in the water, you guys. Just get in the water. Celine. Okay, just search and destroy, and then we'll get that thing back into our walls. Marn and our rangers are getting into position. We'll have Marn finish off the flesh mass heart. Why don't you guys start clearing the way? Okay, Marn, induce cardiac death. Okay. Start taking things out while Marn takes care of this. Why don't you go ahead and release your dryads? I'm sure they're wanting to get in on the action. Okay, that's it. You guys are done. Actually, Marn, hang out here because we will capture that heart. Oh, he was just about to regen himself. Did he regen himself? He did. Okay. You are gonna be just fine. Okay. Capture the nucleus. Nucleus? Yeah, whatever. They're gonna be, as this comes down, these guys are gonna get released. Oh my god, how many are there? Like 9 of them? Others might spawn. So I'll have my melee folks just come and take those guys out and maybe do some quick search and destroy. But that is going to be it for today. Oh my gosh. I didn't think, I forgot that I had, that I was waiting for those mechanoids. I didn't think that it would be a nucleus or a flesh mass. I thought we would like get that pillar that we got previously or something else. But what an interesting thing to discover. Not really discover, just like hadn't thought about it really. But building on a river map for this event in particular was a lot less stressful than the last time I had to deal with one of these. So that's something that I will have to remember in the future when I'm picking tiles. Thanks so much for hanging out, you guys. As always, until next time, have a good one. Bye.